India's most dangerous roads, world's highest motorable village, world's highest post office, fossil village with just 20 houses, Ajanta of Himalayas. You will see all this and a lot more in this video. Hi guys, my name is Archana and you are watching Travel See Right channel. I hope you watched the first episode of my incredible Himachal Pradesh road trip diaries. In the first episode, you saw my journey from Delhi to Shimla, to Thanedar, to Sarahan, to Sangla. In this episode, I will take you to some of the remotest and most beautiful parts of Himachal Pradesh. After spending 2 action-packed days in Sangla Valley, we started off early to reach our next destination, which was Nako. Usually a journey to Nako takes around 4 to 5 hours from Sangla Valley, but since we had to secure inner line permits for my 2 foreigner friends, so we had to stop at Rekongpio, and needless to say, we did stop a lot for the photographs. We reached Nako in the evening around, I think it was 5 or 6 p.m. At that time, the sun was just about to set and the whole village was looking extremely beautiful. In fact, that village is famous for the Tibetan culture. You know, it is the last village before the border of Tibet. So there is a lake which is very famous. It is considered to be very pious lake and it looks beautiful in the evening. We stayed there at a glamping site which was quite a luxurious experience. The view from there were to die for, but it was really cold, so we did not stay outside for long and we slept off quite early that day after enjoying a meal at the glamping site. Next day again we started off early as we had to go to Pin Valley, or rather Spiti Valley. But before moving to Spiti, we took a little detour to go to Tabo monastery, which is one of the oldest monasteries in the Himalayas. This is called Tabo Monastery, and this monastery has been there for the last 1000 years. Currently there are around 50 monks who live here and who stay here. They have this rule in Spiti where every second person from the family has to be a monk. It is a given. They have to come here. It is also called as the Ajanta of the Himalayas because of the paintings, sankas, everything which you can see there. I highly recommend you to visit there if you are going to Spiti. After Tabo, we continued our treacherous journey to Spiti Valley on the Hindustan-Tibetan road, which is also said to be one of the most dangerous roads in the world. Once we reached Spiti, then instead of directly going to Kaza, we took a little detour and came to Mud village in the Pin Valley. Now Pin Valley is famous for multiple things. एक तो वहाँ पे पिन पार्वती और पिन भावा 2 ट्रैक्स होती हैं. ये यूजुअली एंड पॉइंट होता है अगर आप हिमाचल से आ रहे होते हैं, और अगर आप स्पीति से जा रहे होते हैं तो ये बिगनिंग पॉइंट होता है. तो ये जो विलेज है इसकी खास बात ये थी कि यहाँ पर कुल मिलाकर 20 से 30 घर और दुकानें होंगी इन टोटलिटी, एंड सारे के सारे ना मिट्टी के बने हुए थे. एंड स्पीति वैली इज कंसिडर्ड टू बी अ बैरन लैंड. there's hardly anything which grows there. But Mud village is the only village which is really green, and वहाँ के peas और वहाँ की थोड़ी बहुत सब्जियाँ काफ़ी फेमस है, काफ़ी हरा है वो एरिया. और वहाँ हम लोग एक होम स्टे में रुके थे. काफ़ी बेसिक होम स्टे था बट अच्छा होम स्टे था, कंफर्टेबल था, घर का खाना हमने खाया था वहाँ पे. मुद में एक रात बिताने के बाद हमने वापस शुरू करी अपनी जर्नी स्पीति वैली के लिए. और बीच में जाते जाते हमने 2 छोटे छोटे स्टॉप्स लिए थे टू विजिट द मॉनेस्ट्रीज देयर। तो वहाँ पे जो सबसे अच्छी मॉनेस्ट्री थी, जो मुझे बहुत अच्छी लगी थी, वो धनकर मॉनेस्ट्री थी।
Today is a bright sunny day. The day couldn't be better to visit this beautiful monastery called Dhankar Monastery. The claim to fame for this monastery is this impossible looking landscape where it is based at. It is situated on these conical mountains and the whole area around is very pretty. Come here and visit this monastery, Dhankar Monastery in Spiti.
आफ्टर धनकर मॉनेस्ट्री और 1-2 और छोटी मॉनेस्ट्रीज देखने के बाद हम लोग काजा की तरफ रवाना हुए। वहाँ हमने छोटा सा अपना ब्रेकफास्ट वगैरह किया था एंड अच्छा शहर था, बट इंस्टेड ऑफ स्टेइंग इन काजा वी वेंट टू अ स्मॉल विलेज कॉल्ड लांगजा। लांगजा काफ़ी हाइट पर है एंड द क्लेम टू फेम टू दैट विलेज इज़ a really big Buddha statue which is said to be 1000-year-old statue. And the other thing is कि Langza is basically in and around the fossil park. तो वहाँ पे आपको घरों में जो होम स्टे था, जैसे हमारा वहाँ पर फॉसिल्स ऐसे ही पड़े थे, लाइक टेबल्स के नीचे आपके लिविंग रूम में। सो दैट वाज अ ग्रेट प्लेस टू स्टे। मुश्किल से वहाँ पर 20 घर थे और वहाँ पर कोई होटल कुछ नहीं था, सिर्फ होम स्टे थे। नेक्स्ट डे जब हम उठे तो उसके बाद हमने हिकिम और कॉमिक गए।
I am at the world's highest post office. This is the place where you come and you buy this card and you post yourself in. It's called Hikim. It's also the world's highest polling station. It's at the height of 14,000 feet. We're going to go and post the card from the world's highest post office. So let's go. Okay, so I'm here at the world's highest post office. So I posted one card to myself and the other one I'm posting to my dad, because whatever I am, it's because of my dad, and I'm going to buy a few more and I'll post it to the rest of the people. Let's see who are the lucky ones who will be getting a postcard from me. So yeah, when you come to India, you must visit this place called Hikim, which has got the world's highest post office.
और कॉमिक में भी बड़ा मज़ा आया वहाँ जाके। वहाँ हाईएस्ट गोम्पा है, हाईएस्ट विलेज कहते हैं उसे। एंड आफ्टर स्पेंडिंग 2-3 days in Spiti Valley, we started our journey back to Manali via Kunzumla. But before that, we went to की मोनेस्ट्री। की मोनेस्ट्री सबसे ज़्यादा रिनाउंड मोनेस्ट्री है स्पीति वैली में।
So we are at Key Monastery, which is considered to be one of the most important and largest monasteries in Spiti, as this is the place where the 19th incarnation of Buddha is supposed to be born, and you can actually see the body of the 18th incarnation. There are approximately 350 monks who stay here on regular basis. One thing when you come to this monastery that you shouldn't miss at all is the tea. This is the sacred drink of the monastery. Usually it's called as an apple tea because it's a herbal drink and it's a sacred recipe, so not everybody get to know how it is made. Good.
जब हमने ये लांगजा से नीचे उतर के आए और की मोनेस्ट्री वगैरह को देख के हम नीचे आ रहे की के बस, तो जो हमारी ऑनवर्ड जर्नी थी फ्रॉम काजा टू मनाली, ओ माय गॉड, व्हाट शुड आई टेल यू, जैसे कहते हैं ना कमर तोड़, वो जर्नी थी हमारी। जनरली कहते हैं कि 8 से 10 घंटे लगते हैं काजा से मनाली पहुंचने के लिए वाया कुंजुम पास एंड रोहतांग पास, तो वो बड़े पास आते हैं। बट हम लोगों को 16 घंटे लग गए थे बिकॉज सड़क थी ही नहीं, इतने मोटे मोटे पत्थर थे और उन पत्थर पर गाड़ी चलाना बहुत मुश्किल था। मतलब हमारी गाड़ी शायद ही 5 या 10 किलोमीटर से ऊपर गई होगी, बट साथ में आपकी ना नदी बह रही थी, तो काफ़ी मज़ा था। व्यूज़ बहुत सुंदर थे देखने के लिए। एंड बाय द टाइम वी रीच्ड आवर डेस्टिनेशन विच वॉज सनोगी, येस, we decided not to stay in Manali because Manali बहुत crowded होता है, so we decided to stay in Senogi, which is a quaint little place which is above Nagar and Manali. अगर आप ऊपर जाते हो, जाना गांव से पहले पड़ता है, so we decided to